Good evening, traders. So today is Saturday, and as promised, I would be starting with the general topics which are very much important for an intraday trader. Now, you know that you want to start a career, or you want to do it as a part-time, or if you want to just to learn about trading, and you really don't know in which indices or which should you be trading in stocks, or what is the best suitable for you. Now usually there are confusions that should you trade in stocks or should you trade in Nifty or Sensex or Bank Nifty. This is the general confusion which any new trader faces at the beginning of his career as a trader. Now you need to understand one thing. First you need to understand your risk. How much risk can you take, and as well as how much time you can devote to trading. So these are the things which are very much important. And don't trade in capital, in a borrowed capital. Say suppose you are taking a loan and then started trading. Don't do that. Till the time you accumulate enough capital, I would suggest you to use your time to understand, to gain knowledge about trading. So from Saturday we would be discussing about general topics related to, specifically curated to intraday trading, and so we would the from the basics to the advanced level, till the level wherein to the best of my knowledge I would be we would learn each topic in a very simple way. And I would structure it so that you can start from one video, and then I would also put in the numbers so that you can easily switch from one video to another. So this entire course will probably give you more than 100 to 100 hours of training, wherein you don't have to pay anyone for any stock market courses anywhere else. So let us begin now. So now you know that fine. So the topic for today is which indices or stocks you must trade as a beginner. So as a beginner, now I will tell you my mistakes, what I have made. When I started, I did not know anything about trading. I attended a 30 minutes seminar, and then it was an eye opener because I would understand the potential of what trading has to offer. But nowadays you can easily access any of the YouTube videos, and you would understand probably people show whatever they have achieved through trading, or both the scenarios are there. Understand, if you are an intraday trader, 98% of them lose money, only 2% make money. If to be in this 2%, there are simple rules which we need to follow. When I say simple rules, the rules are simple, but following them is very tough. You need to have a lot of discipline. Even though I have been trading from past 10 years, there are certain days I make a mistake, only to realize that I shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. Now let us stick to our topic. So whether should you be trading in stocks or indices? My personal experience, always stick to indices when you are starting trading. Stocks are good for positional trade, or if you want to take a if you have a long-term view of any particular stock. Intraday, I would definitely not recommend to trade in stocks. This is a strict no. Indices, yes, you can choose an indices of your choice depending upon the risk ability and how much volatility you can tolerate. Now let us understand what is. So many beginners trade without the knowing the differences of these indices. So I would suggest you, if you are taking any indices, say right index impacts the risk as well as returns, as well as it determines your longevity in the market. If the aim is not to make quick money and exit, the aim is to sustain for a longer time. If you are able to sustain in the markets for a longer time, you would invariably make money. Money is a byproduct of your patience and discipline. Understand this. So choosing the index at the onset is very much important for your trading journey. Now there are indexes, as I told you, either you can check Sensex, Nifty or Bank Nifty. If you're already trading in one of the indices, do just put that in the comment box so that I know in which indices you are trading and why do you think it's the best index for you, so that we as well as the trader community can gain more information about that. So there are key factors which are included in selecting of the instrument in which we want to trade is the liquidity, volatility, as well as the suitability of for you. So each person has a different appetite of risk. So accordingly, we have to choose the indices which we want to trade. And end of the day, I will also tell you in which indices I am trading as of now. So Sensex, usually what happens is that Sensex, it indicates it has a group of 30 companies, and it is one of the most oldest indices of India. Although the Sensex trading in the indices was not allowed, it was recently started, right? So it has a lower volatility and slower movements, not so any longer, because now if you say Sensex has good volatility in the market, liquidity I'm not sure of, but yes, it definitely has the volatility. So Sensex, you need to understand one more thing is that the lot sizes in Sensex, when you are trading in Sensex, the lot size is 20 as of today. Which is the 6th of September 2025. It might change because initially it was 10 and then it was moved to 20. So now it is 20 as of 2024. It has been increased to 20. So one lot is 20. Say suppose you are going to buy 10 lot, it becomes 200. I'm not talking about the risk management in this video. We are just sticking to the choice of index. The risk management we would talk in the separate series of educational videos which I'll be recording every week. So first, whenever you are choosing an index, try to observe them for a longer period of time, for at least for about 2 to 3 months before starting your day trading. Make a strategy and always have a risk management tool in set in, because more than the strategy, the risk management is very much important, and then you begin your trading journey. So this is about Sensex. And Nifty, if you see, as the name suggests, it consists of the 50 diversified large cap NSE companies. This is the 11th most, if I might be wrong, but just check it in Google if I am right. It is the 11th most liquid instrument in the entire world. So what do you mean by liquid? For every price you have a buyer as well as a seller, so your order gets filled up very fast, and there is not much gap in the buy price as well as the sell price, whatever you quote in the market. So Nifty 50 is the most liquid in futures and as well as options, and it has a balanced volatility. And one more thing I need to tell you is that for the beginners, as well as when I started my journey, I chose Nifty 50 because it is best suited for our style of trading, because it goes in, say, whenever you open a chart of any particular day, the Nifty, when compared to any other, say suppose the Nifty is moving in one direction, not more than 1% or 2% of a movement per day. Similarly, if you say stock, it can jump early, even stock can go 5% as well, or minus 5%, or anything more than 1%. So stocks here becomes very difficult to trade. That's the reason I always prefer Nifty, because it shows a steady movement, and it is excellent for a beginner, and most retail traders it's an excellent instrument. And when I come to Nifty, the lot sizes is 75. It was initially 50. Now it has been increased to 75 from 2024. So one lot is 75 units of Nifty. So if you are taking 10 lots of Nifty, you are trading with 750 quantity of Nifty. Alright. The next instrument is the Bank Nifty. The Bank Nifty is the most volatile of all three. Here the lot size is 30 or 35. Just check it, because I am not into Bank Nifty that much, but I think it's 30. Correct me if I am wrong in the comment box. So it is 30 Bank Nifty. It includes 12 different banking stocks. For example, it has HDFC, ICICI Bank, SBI. So similarly, the bigger banking stocks. So whatever, say suppose if there is an RBI monetary policy or anything, this is going to influence the Bank Nifty movement, or any policy decisions of the RBI. Anything would affect the Bank Nifty. So especially my suggestion is avoid trading in the Bank Nifty or any of the indices on the RBI monetary policy day, because you never know in which way the market might move. There is too much of volatility in the market on the day of certain policy dates. So the Bank Nifty, as I told you, it comprised of 12 major financial and banking stocks. It is highly volatile, and it shows sharp intraday moves. And so this is only for experienced traders. I would not advise you to trade in Bank Nifty. Just because someone is trading in Bank Nifty and is posting big profits on YouTube or any other platform, don't blindly follow him. And as well as nowadays I have seen this trend that they would give you an advice They might be a SEBI registered RA or not SEBI registered RA. They might give you an advice on a profit sharing basis, say 30% or any might be the profit sharing basis. What they simply do is that they might push you to trade in Bank Nifty, not they don't consider your risk appetite, or they don't educate you much. So don't do that, because although if you make profit, you make good profits, but they are only interested in the profit part. They take 30% of it. Suppose one day you don't make profit, you're not liable to pay them, but they don't own any of your risk, whatever you have taken. So Bank Nifty is for experienced traders, especially if you are very strict with your stop loss, very strict, and you have a particular discipline already in place, and you are very disciplined trader, and you can manage the risk very well. Only for them the Bank Nifty is suitable. If you are already trading in Bank Nifty, congratulations, and do let me know how has been your journey throughout these years. So it is very liquid and aggressive, and the movements are very fast. Now let us do a simple comparison between Sensex, Nifty and Bank Nifty. Sensex, as I told you, it has a low volatility when compared to the other three indices, but nowadays the gap has reduced between the buy as well as the sell price. Even in Sensex, it is slowly picking it up. And Nifty, it is excellent for a beginner trader. Beginners, you are a beginner, then stick with Nifty. The movement is predictable, and it is less liquid. So even if it is like 10 to 20 points movement in Nifty, say suppose now the Nifty is trading at 24,750. Okay, so probably 24,770, 790. It takes some time to move. Sometimes the movement might be rapid, but it's always better to stick with Nifty if you are a beginner. Bank Nifty is very highly volatile, and it is good for aggressive traders. So choose the risk index based upon your experience as well as the risk appetite, as I've already told you. So final conclusion is, I have started my journey with Nifty, and now I slowly moved to Sensex. The reason being is that in Nifty, say suppose my target was 40 to 60 points on an intraday basis. Sensex, it has helped me to move my target to about say 100 or 200 points on very good days. Now how is this going to change? Again, 40 points might seem small in comparison to 100 to 200 points, but also consider the lot size. Here the lot size is 75, and whereas here it is only 20. So check what is suitable for you. I would definitely recommend start with Nifty, and then slowly you can progress to Sensex, or else you can stick with Nifty only. That is more than enough. And then again, if you're an aggressive trader, Bank Nifty, again it has got, Bank Nifty is like a double-edged sword. It has its own plus as well as the minuses. Make a choice of the index which is only suitable for you. Don't follow don't go by a herd mentality. So make your own choice, so that you will be responsible for your failure as well as you would be responsible for your success. Right? So if there is anything else, I would request you to put in a comment below in the comment box. So I have made a simple comparison chart now. So this is just to summarize. Sensex includes 30 stocks, Nifty 50 and 12 in Bank Nifty. The liquidity here, I would not agree with this, low. This is moderate now. It is better now compared from last year. It has been better. Nifty, excellent choice. The volatility is also moderate. It is highest liquidity, 11th most liquid instrument in the entire world. Bank Nifty, it's very volatile, and the risk is also high. Comes with the volatility in the market. So this is suitable for beginners as well as experienced traders. If you are an aggressive intraday trader, or you won't lose sleep even though if you lose your entire capital, then you can go for a Bank Nifty. Understand, this video is only for educational purposes. I'm not asking you to take the risk. This is only for education. Learn it, try to learn it, and then do the paper trading as and when we go. Do paper trading. I always tell you, do paper trading to all my students as well as my trading community. Do paper trading, and then accordingly we can start with a very small capital, and then we need to progress it. Always understand the importance of compounding when you start trading. It's not that I have seen many advertisements wherein they promise you 10% per day. Don't fall into that trap. The quicker you get, the quicker you lose it at a much faster rate than you get. So don't fall into that trap. Always focus on longevity. A sustained success is always better than an overnight success, because overnight success leads to overnight failures as well. So that's it, guys. And if you want to join the trading community, the Telegram link is there in the description box. You have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.